Okay, here's Pikmin. We're gonna make a Pikmin nail.
We love Pikmin. I love Pikmin.
I love Pikmin too. So I started the base. I had to mix my own color, so I mixed it nicely.
It was pretty bitchin' to watch. It was like alchemy.
Like alchemy indeed. So we're gonna make a little Pikmin head, and I'm gonna make the red one because I like him.
It's cute.
He's cute. But since I really want the red to pop, and reds are kind of finicky about popping, they don't like to pop, we're going to put down a nice little white primer.
Explain
layer.
The poppy. What does that even mean?
Well, like if I didn't do this white,
okay,
it would just kind of look dark and drab. It's not going to be a red that's like, I'm so red.
So it just kind of blends in with that bluey.
It's just going to be like dark, yeah.
Muddy.
Yeah.
Cool.
So we're going to do in white first.
Smart, you're smart.
Smarty. Yeah, that's the idea.
What do you think about actual Pikmin game?
I just played some Pikmin 2 to get ready for Pikmin 3.
Oh yeah?
And
Pikmin 3?
Ready for Pikmin 3. And I'd say I've been like halfway through it. And it's super fun and super cute.
Pretty gosh darn adorable.
It's just so cute. You're like, aw, Pikmin. It's like painfully cute though, because every time a Pikmin dies, like, no!
I like teasing you about that.
I know, you're so mean to me.
I still think they should name each one for you and give you a little backlog story for every single Pikmin. So you can see the people he's leaving behind when you throw them in the mouth of a monster.
It's just so rough.
Pikmin are pretty gosh darn cute.
So I'm making this whole little Pikmin head here. This little Pikmin head.
They got cool heads.
I think that, yeah, I want the whole head because I feel like what makes it really a Pikmin is like its narrow little neck and stuff.
It's ratting necks for the first time in pop video history. But you've been playing Pikmin on the Wii.
On the Wii, yeah. Because the GameCube one's hard to come by.
They're expensive, yeah.
Yeah.
You know the GameCube controller?
I do know that controller.
Right. So that controller was, built around Pikmin, just like the Nintendo 64 controller was built around Super Mario 64.
That's nice.
Yeah. That's why GameCube controller looks as bizarre as it does.
It's all Pikmin's fault?
It's all Pikmin fault.
I like that controller. It's nice. It's cute like the Pikmin, so I guess that makes sense.
Do you like that C-stick on it?
It doesn't really matter. When does it come into play much?
What?
I said it doesn't really matter.
Well, how does it not matter?
I don't feel like I remember it being much of an issue.
That's because the dual analog games didn't come out on GameCube because the C-stick was so bad.
Oh, well, see, didn't even matter. They made it not matter.
We just don't want this. Call of Duty, not for us.
Okay, I feel like that's a good little Pikmin head shape. Do we all agree?
It's great.
It's jaunty.
It's good.
So let's cure that head. Let's cure it up. And then we're going to do red this time because we're not doing the white Pikmin because he's scurry. You said no white Pikmin. I'm not making you right now.
That's racist.
No, I do. Actually, I really like the white Pikmin. And obviously you could do like a whole hand of Pikmin. And I considered, we could have done a lot of videos for this, but I think it's a little redundant. I think just showing you the red Pikmin, you can extrapolate to the other Pikmins.
So what color red is this?
Ooh, yes. This red is Tiger Blossom.
I remember it was hard for us to find the right red for this, so it's important.
It's nice that you were helpful in choosing colors.
This is a very good red, isn't it?
It is, and you know what? I totally ignored it. I was like, go away. And then you wrote it back, and I was like, no, go away. And you were like, no, really? And I was like, no, I don't think so. And I'm like, wow, this is a really good red. Like this, be prepared to be blown away, guys.
It's the perfect red. Know that Pikmin didn't start out as Pikmin. Started out as Mario 128.
Started out as Pac-Man?
Started out as Pac-Man.
No, what do you mean Mario 128? Or like as a sequel to 64?
kind of. They were kind of playing off that with calling it 128. But just the idea of having 128 Marios. Obviously, there were 64 Marios in Super Mario 64. But yeah. So then it became Pikmin instead. They had better ideas, like Super Mario Sunshine, everyone's favorite game.
You don't like that game?
Nobody likes that game. Like, everyone's favorite part of that game are the parts where you don't have the only thing that makes it Super Mario Sunshine. When you don't have
the thing.
The flood.
Blood.
Dr. Egad's flood.
I like Dr. Egad, okay. I like him when he's making vacuum cleaners better, though.
Better than water scrubber things.
Yeah, they do.
I guess that gave way to Super Mario Galaxy. Captain Olimar was in Super Smash Brothers, and I think he's confirmed to be in the newest one, too.
I guess it makes sense, because, like, the way Super Smash Brothers is, but it's like, I don't care about Olimar, I care about the Pikmin.
Well, he uses Pikmin, obviously.
Oh, he does?
What? Of course he does. Oh, I think you were being sarcastic.
Not really.
Oh, yeah.
Tell me about it.
He pulls Pikmin out of the ground, right?
Okay.
I'm not as familiar with Super Smash Brothers Brawl as I should be. I got super into the GameCube one. And so, Brawl, like, they made changes in Brawl to make it kind of even more noob friendly, which didn't fly with me. They made the game slower. But anyway, Captain Olimar pulls Pikmin out of the ground.
Wow.
And so, based on how many Pikmin he has out, his abilities kind of change up, like the length of his attacks and stuff.
I don't know that I'd be very happy to see Pikmin used in battle that way, though. It might be hard.
He'd be sad every time one died.
Yeah, I feel like it would. I feel like it would be rough to see Pikmin used so violently.
Mm-hmm. It's a social experiment. They make the thing so gosh darn cute that you don't want to kill them.
Mm-hmm. Right. Now we're going to add some Pikmin details. We're going to give him his eyes.
Give him his deets.
We're going to give him the center of his flower.
His deets. That's a teeny tiny dot.
It is a teeny tiny dot.
It's like Pikmin are tiny.
That's it. That's all we're doing there.
That's it.
Actually, I'm going to come back and do the dot the second time around too. But it helps for doing the petals around it. I find it helps me to put the dot down first. So now let's add his eyes. And he needs big old Pikmin eyes, right?
Adorable little eyes, and they go like outside of his head.
They do a bit. They do. I don't know how that happens, but...
That's what happens when you're an adorable cartoon character monster.
That is what happens then. And only then.
So, Miyamoto. Nintendo's Miyamoto, right?
As opposed to...
Well, just letting anybody doesn't know, he's the big Nintendo bigwig guy. He's the guy who made like Mario and stuff.
Yeah.
So, they have their 3DS. And they were talking about Pikmin on the 3DS.
Yeah.
It makes sense that it would be on the 3DS or the DS, any of those.
Yeah.
But it's not... Pikmin on the 3DS, basically what he said is that with the control it's not Pikmin. Does that make any sense? Mm-mm. Well, I had to think about it too, is because they built this Pikmin, basically it's Nintendo's version of an RTS, like Nintendo's StarCraft or something, right? Mm-hmm. And so they built it around consoles, like what you do with the controller. So you can see like all the decisions they made for that are built around using the controller. Uh-huh. So it doesn't require like as nice a fidelity, which is cool and smart and clever, and the thing Nintendo does. But with the DS, since you have all that fidelity, it kind of makes it not behave like Pikmin. Guess what he's getting at. Makes it different.
Okay, let's add the last details for Pikmin.
All right.
We're going to put
Wait. Comment, vote, subscribe. What do you think the last detail should be? I'm going with the little hat. What do you think?
No. We got to add the little center of the flower back.
Okay. I get where you're going. It's a good detail.
Yeah, look.
Better than
cute.
Better than a hat?
Way better than a hat. Who needs a hat? And let's say...
Baseball players.
Pupils.
Baseball. Oh, okay. That's not what I was thinking, but...
Oh, wait, it's 2.
Better... Why don't you ever use that, like, pen thing that you have?
Because that's not what this is for.
What is it for?
It's more like small like that was done with it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It kind of has a look like you used a pen.
Mm-hmm.
That's not what we're going for.
Kyle got that pen look. Trust yourself.
What? You're so cute, Pikmin. I love you.
Until you throw him into the maw.
Oh my god, look at him. He's so cute.
But he's got family.
That's what everyone's going to say. If you put this on your nothing, be like, oh my god.
Gotta have guys come to go, hey, guys. Oh my god, you got Pikmin over there.
God.
You got Pikmin.
Oh my god, can I buy you a drink?
Can I buy you a Pikmin?
Can I buy you Pikmin 3?
Can I buy you Pikmins?